Hello everyone, my name is Susanna, the designer behind First Bass Designs, and I'm here to show you the third section of our crochet stitch sampler blanket. This week we're going to the third section and I'll show a quick tutorial on how to go about this section. The preceding two sections were shared 2 weeks ago, so this is what section 1 looks like. The beautiful texture. I've made it with my first color, which is color A, purple, and the second section that we made last week is the moss stitch, and this week we're doing the third section that uses the ladder stitch. For subsequent sections will be as shown, and it will be shown uploaded every week. So we have a few more sections to go and we'll be creating this beautiful textured blanket together. At the end, I hope you will have learned a few and perfected a few of the crochet stitches that will be used in this tutorial. So what colors are you using for your blankets? What section have you enjoyed the most in this blanket? I want you to share with me. The link to the group is in the description. The link to the written tutorial is also in the description below. Please have a look if you prefer the written tutorial. If you have questions, you can ask and I'll be happy to share and respond to it. We're in the third section of the sampler stitch blanket, stitch sampler. So we had this beautiful texture in our first section and we added a moss stitch in second section. So today, this week rather, we'll be doing the Jacob ladder stitch, and that's the beautiful braids that is being produced without having to do any form of difficult work, just created by chains, and we'll braid this together. So this is what we'll be getting into today. This is the prototype and I'm crocheting a smaller version just to show you. This is the progress so far from my first section, second section, and we'll start the next section. So we'll be going with, I'm using two colors from my prototype as I've stated in the previous two sections. I'm using these two colors, and for section 3 I decided to continue with my color B, which is white color. One other thing, if you've switched when making the moss stitch to 6mm crochet hook, now it's time to switch back to 5mm hook. And for those that have continued their moss section with 5mm crochet hook, it's okay, you continue with the 5mm now. One more thing that you need to keep in mind is that this is our right side. The part where you've got your loops, that's the right side, and we want to make sure that we keep all the braids on the right side too. By braids, I'm referring to the loops that we've got, so we want to make sure that these are on the right side, and just like we've got a beautiful section, texture section in our first part. So right side, if that makes sense. I'll tell you what to do as we continue. For the blankets, you've got 169 single crochet in the last row, and that ends on the right side. I've explained how to get the right side, how to know where your right side is. So now we'll proceed to the section 3, which is starting on the wrong side. That's the knit part without the braids, the loops from section 1. So chain 1 and chain 2. That's what I've got in the pattern, and we'll work in half double crochet in each of the stitch across. Sorry about the noise made by the scissors. So work in half double crochet in each of the stitch around, and you should have 169 half double crochets at the end of this row. Perfect. So this is the end of row 1. We'll turn and we'll start with a chain 2 and making double crochet, a half double crochet in the first 7 stitches. So we'll make our first loop, and throughout this pattern, when you hear loop, it refers to chain 12. So we'll make a loop 1. I've got 12 chains. That's a loop. Then we'll continue. You know, we made our first loop in here. We'll work in the next stitch, if that makes sense. We're not skipping a stitch. That's what I meant. So we're making a half double crochet in the next 7 stitches again. So that's 2. The first stitch over here, 1, 2, 3. So we have 7 here, and then we'll make another loop. Sorry, I've got a knot. Perfect. So I'll finish that. Then the next stitch, that's where I'll start half double crochet, and we're going in to make 7 half double crochet. So that's what you repeat to the end, because I've started this sample using 31 chains. That's giving me 30 stitches per row. The loops will be minimal. I'm just going to have 3 loops. So we've got our first loop, second loop, work in 7 half double crochet again, 1, 2, 3, and I've counted 2. So I make a loop, and a loop is chain 12. Then working half double crochet in the remaining stitches. So for those making the blankets, you're going to work in half double crochet in the next 7 stitches, make a loop, and you continue the repeat. So this part, don't let it confuse you. I've got more stitches because I'm making 30. I just wanted a very narrow, tiny scarf. That's why I'm making this. So you work in a loop. At the end of yours, you should have 21 loops. I've got 3 loops because I'm making the smaller version. And this completes our row 2. We'll turn, and you notice that this was made on the right side. I showed you what the right side looked like. This is where we have this. When we are working the next row, which is on the wrong side, we want to make sure that we keep our loops on the right side. So you turn, chain 2, and you work in half double crochet in each of the stitch across. You want to make sure that you keep your loops on the right side. So something to pay attention to: half double crochet at the base, and you only do that once. We've made the half double crochet. Keep the loop on the right side. That's away from you because you're on the wrong side. You skip that part and you work in your next half double crochet. It will make a bit of O, but once we braid the loops together, that will be covered. So you don't need to worry about that. Just make sure you maintain your tension. Uniform 1. We've done half double crochet at the base of this leg, and then keep the loop on the wrong side. Work in another half double crochet, and then we'll continue this way. That's keep the loop away from you. That's meaning we're keeping all the loops on the right side. So half double crochet in each of the stitches across, and you should have 169 half double crochets. So next, I'll turn, and this completes our row 3. So we'll continue to repeat row 2 and row 3. We're aiming for 8 inches at this stage. 1 2. So we're repeating row 2. Half double crochet in the first 7 stitches, and then make a loop. Don't forget, a loop is 12 chains. Then you make 7 half double crochet again. See that? On the right side. And this is my right side. Want to make sure that you're keeping all the loops on the right side. Another loop. And then we're making another half double crochet in the next 7 stitches. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Then we'll make 7 double crochet. We'll repeat till the end of the row. So this is what it looks like. A bit rough, but we'll smoothen that. So don't forget, you want to keep all the loops away from this wrong side. So we've got them here. Remember, the previous one, we make sure that we push to the right side. We'll do that again. So this is row 3 that we're repeating. Every wrong side is the odd number. Half double crochet in each of the stitches, making sure that you have your loops to the right side. Half double crochet, keep the loops on the right side. See that? That's what it looks like, and we've got the loops on this other right side. So since I'll be repeating row 2 and row 3, there's no point keeping you waiting. Continue the repeat. I'll continue the repeat also, and once I get to row 15, I'll be back to show you what I've got. I'm back here after a few days actually. So I've made a few repeats, and you see section 1, section 2, and here is section 3. Ideally, you want to continue to measure your repeat until you have 8 inches from where we started. So this is just, yeah, 8 inches if it's stretched. Perfect. So we've done the repeat. You want to make sure that the last row ends on a row 3, which is half double crochet in each of the stitch. This means that I'll turn my project and have this particular one ends in row 2. That's loop in chain 2. So I'll start now. Half double crochet in each of the stitches, and you want to pick the base of the loops too. So your repeat ends on row 3. The next thing to be done after you've completed your repeat in a row 3 is to braid the beautiful loops that were created. So we'll do that now. with the right side facing you, and the right side is the side with the loops, this facing you. We want to braid this. Let's start with the vertical ones. That means we'll braid in this way. We'll braid this also, and we'll braid this also. So we want to pick a bit. This is, we'll label this as loop 1, loop 2, 3, and so on. So we start by start with the first 2 vertical chain 12 and pass the second loop through the first. So this, let me zoom it in a bit. Right, I changed the background to make it a bit easier to see. So pass the second loop through the first. This is our second and this is the first. So we'll do this, and then we'll make sure that we'll pass the third loop through the second. Pass the next through, and we'll continue braiding this way. If there's a twist, you can twist it. So this is what you'll do for all the loops you've got, all the rows straight ahead. Perfect. So we'll secure this last loop with a stitch marker. Perfect. Then we'll go ahead, second through the first, third through the second, fourth through the third, fifth through the sixth, seventh through the sixth, eighth through the seventh, and until you've completed all the loops. Secure with a stitch marker. And then I'll do the next. You continue this braiding until you've completed all the loops. Perfect. So I've completed my 3 rows, and I believe you, my staff, also completed all of your loops. Then we'll secure this to get the stitch markers out. So we start the next row with a chain 2, and we'll work in half double crochet in each of the stitches until we've gotten to the first loop. So this is just similar to what we've been doing. Instead of making a loop, we are not going to make a loop now. We're going to secure the loop. So this is what we've got. We secure this. We'll remove the stitch marker at some point. Crochet, I hope you've seen that. Let me show you again. This is the last loop. I want to pass my hook through the loop and into the stitch underneath and crochet and half double crochet. That is secured. Continue till we get to the next loop again. We're here. Want to pass in the last loop that we've got on the stitch marker, and we'll secure it by making a single half double crochet. The last stitch, pass your hook through it and pass that through the next stitch, which is this, and then single crochet. Oh, see, why do I keep saying single crochet? I have double crochet through both the stitch and the loop, and then we've got our loops in place, secured, beautifully braided, and we're at the end of this row. I get the stitch markers off. Perfect. So this completes the end of the last row for section 3. And by now, if you've been following the crochet along, you should have your section 1 completed, section 2 completed, and over here section 3 completed. Next week, I'll be showing you how to make section 4, and this is what it looks like. Next week's section is the simple 4-inch texture cross double crochet stitches that we'll be using. So this is a very simple one, and I've intentionally made the 4 inches section as easy as possible, just to give you some break from the a bit complex, not really complex, 8 inches sections. So we'll be making this part next week. Share your projects. If you have questions, suggestions, please let me know. Thank you for crocheting along with us. Bye.